Over the whole course of my life, I might never see silver below $20 ever again. So why in the world would I sit around waiting for that to happen when it's not even promised? No, I'm gonna stay busy. I'm gonna keep stacking. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about stacking silver, but waiting for a dip, waiting for a pullback, waiting for spot price to drop, waiting for premiums to come down, waiting to be able to get more money for your currency. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there, go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. The brand new Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug. And of course the brand new, just dropping today, 3/9 fine tally marks. And if you use promo code Labor Day, get 15% off site-wide. Any and all merch can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But today I wanted to talk about silver, and more specifically, waiting for a pullback or waiting for a dip, waiting for the spot price to drop before getting your hands on the silver. Now, this is something that I've been guilty of myself. I did this in my first year of stacking. Sometimes I would wait. It would be like Tuesday, and I was like, well, I don't know, spot price is a little bit higher today. Maybe I'll wait until tomorrow for spot price to drop down a little bit. Maybe if I can get it from, let's just say, 1650 down to 1625, maybe I'll get some silver then. That's what a lot of people were doing year and a half ago, or maybe several times in the past. And back then, it was a little bit different because we were kind of focusing on the cents. We were worrying about 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, whatever it was. No one's really doing that right now. Nobody's worrying about cents. We're worrying about dollars. People are talking about, I'm waiting for silver to come down a couple of dollars rather than a couple of cents, because spot price, as we all know, is significantly higher right now as opposed to where it was this time last year or 2 years ago, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Spot price is up right now. But it's not just the spot price, it's the premiums as well. So we're kind of getting hit from both angles. There's a lot that people are talking about. There's a lot of waiting being done right now. I'm getting comments left and right from people saying that they are waiting for spot price to drop down to a specific number, or they're waiting for spot price to just drop down a little bit in general, or they're waiting for premiums to begin making sense. Now, this obviously makes sense in theory. Everybody wants to save cash. Everybody wants to get their hands on as much silver as possible and pay the lowest possible dollar amount. The issue is, it's not guaranteed. The issue is, it's not promised. It's not a sure thing. We do not know for sure that spot price is ever going to drop back down. This could technically, theoretically, be the lowest we ever see silver go again. $25, $26, $27 an ounce silver. There's always the possibility that it never goes lower. It could be nothing but up from here. Granted, that's not guaranteed either, but the point I'm trying to make is that if you wait for silver to drop, you could potentially be waiting the rest of your life. Silver might never drop back down. Now, don't get me wrong. I hope to God it drops back down. I'm not sitting here with my fingers crossed waiting for it to skyrocket. I'm hoping it drops back down, believe me. I want to be able to get more silver for under $20. I don't know if that's ever going to happen again, but the point I'm trying to make is that we don't know that it's ever going to drop back down. So here's the issue with that. You might end up waiting for something that's never going to happen. You don't know that it's going to happen. No one's telling you that it's going to happen. If they're telling you, they have no idea. They're just speculating. So it's not exactly a credible source if they're telling you that it's going to drop. And what you're doing is trading your most valuable asset, which is your time. You're letting time slip away, waiting for something that's not even guaranteed. Also important to remember, it's vital to learn how to not be controlled by the fear of missing out. Because I know it might sound like I'm saying that everyone should go and get their hands on as much silver, max out all their credit cards, blah, 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 trying to get all the silver as possible because it's never going to drop or it's about to go up tomorrow or the next day. That's not what I'm saying either. You got to figure out how to find the happy medium. And something that I have found is most beneficial right now is to just stay productive, stay busy. We might not be stacking as aggressively as we were this time last year, or even 6, 7, 8 months ago. We might not be stacking as aggressively as we were back then. But we don't have to sit around getting absolutely nothing done. We can pick up a small portion of silver every here and there, even if it's just picking up a troy ounce at a time, or a 5 troy ounce bar, or just a 10 troy ounce bar, or a handful of 90%. You don't have to order hundreds of troy ounces at a time. You don't have to put several hundreds of dollars in every single time you want to make a conversion. I know that's what a lot of people are doing, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to follow their lead. You stack at your own pace. Whatever that means to you. If you can only pick up one silver diamond, that's it, just one of these for $2 and change, if that's all you can afford, there's nothing wrong with that. You stack at your own pace. You do things your way. That's the cool thing about stacking. You're saving money on your own terms. You're doing things at your own pace, at your own speed. You're doing things your way. That's the cool thing about silver. You don't have to try to race someone to the finish line, whoever can get to 1,000,000 ounces first. You don't got to do that. You stack at your own pace. So what I've been doing these last couple of weeks, the last month or so, sure, I have been picking up quite a bit of silver. I got, the Queen's Beast. I got the Silver Kraken. That's on screen right here. I got a couple miscellaneous silver rounds, silver bars. But for the most part, I've been focusing on 90% silver. Now, if you saw the video that I posted yesterday, I talked about and compared 90% silver to generic silver rounds and bars. The pros and the cons, the upsides, the downsides to both, and which one I think makes a little bit more sense. If you want the full details, obviously go check out that video. But in essence, the 90% silver, it's always made the most sense, except right now the premiums on these are being cranked up a little bit. So what I've seen from my own personal experience bouncing around from site to site to site, different precious metal websites, the generic silver, the Sunshine bars, the generic rounds, the Scottsdale bars, the Silvertown bars, even the RCM bars, just silver bars, silver rounds, Buffalo rounds, Sunshine rounds, those seem to be carrying the lowest premium right now. However, there's one more thing to take into consideration when it comes to the silver. There's a lot of people, even if they were to get their hands on the lowest possible premium silver, or if they were even able to get silver at spot. For some people right now, at spot, if they were able to get $27 an ounce silver, no premiums, that's still out of their comfort zone. That's still too high for them. Everyone's different. Everyone's stacking for different reasons. Everyone has a different financial situation, different expenses, different income. Everybody has a different everything. So for a lot of people, silver might not make sense at all right now. But bringing it around full circle to what I said earlier in the video, I believe it's important to stay busy. So if you're not going to stay busy with the silver, maybe you can do something similar to what I did just a couple weeks ago. Rather than picking up some silver, maybe go with a little bit of gold. And if gold's not for you, I know gold is pretty high right now. Spot price is high, but the premiums aren't too bad. If gold is still out of the question for you, there's platinum. It's a pretty inexpensive metal at the moment, depending on your financial situation. That's just my opinion. Nothing I say in my videos is financial advice. This is all just speculation. I'm just being opinionated. My opinion is bound to change over time. It's changed in the past. So don't take anything I say as financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, but it's also to initiate a conversation. So I'm curious, what are your thoughts? With the spot price of silver being up right now, now keep in mind, Spot price might be up right now, but it's really not that far up. Sure, $27 is up from what a lot of us are used to, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18 silver, but technically it's down from its all-time high. We already know for sure that silver has the capability of going to $50 an ounce. How do we know that? Because it's already happened. If it happened once, it could happen again. Metaphorically speaking, if it happened yesterday, it can happen again tomorrow. So we already know that it's possible. I know there's a lot of people saying that silver can go to $1,000 an ounce, $1 million an ounce, blah, blah, blah. According to history, it hasn't happened yet, so how do we know that it's possible? I guess you could argue that anything is possible, but I don't like to focus on the hopes and the dreams. I like to focus on the facts. I like to stay logical, I like to stay objective, and I like to think about things from a reasonable point of view. We already know. I'm being reasonable over here. We know it can go to $50. It went to $50 not even 10 years ago. And it's only like halfway there right now. So with that being the case, you could argue that, sure, silver appears to be up, but technically it's down. It's pretty much been cut in half, if you think about it. It's at $27. It's just over the halfway mark to 50. So depending on your perspective, depending on when you got started stacking silver, $27 an ounce could technically be a fire sale. This might be a huge discount for you if you started stacking at, $30, $40, $50 an ounce. Like I said, everyone's stacking for different reasons. Everyone's stacking with different intentions. Everyone has different goals. Some people have different lifestyles, different incomes, different expenses, different number of people that they are financially prepping for, because the silver and the gold, it is at the end of the day financial preparation. That's how I've always seen it. So if you're converting your dollars into silver for the long term and using it as a tool, as a hedge against inflation for years and years and years and decades to come, I think regardless of which metal you choose to go with, I think it stands a far better chance than the dollar bill, in my opinion, and from my perspective. Same thing goes with copper. Copper gets a lot of hate. People are like, oh, copper, it's only an industrial metal, blah, blah, blah. That's true. I'm not saying copper's going to the moon. I'm saying, in my opinion, copper stands a far better chance than the dollar bill. And you could stack copper for free. But that's a story for another video. The point I'm trying to make is that silver, in my opinion, has plenty of room to grow and perform over time. I think we all know that. I think we all understand that. But the spot price is a little bit higher than what a lot of us are used to in recent years. I've only been stacking for about 2.5 years, and the first 2 of those 2.5 years, spot price has been in between $13 and $18 the whole time. You meet right in the middle, it's about $16, give or take. 15, $16. I got a majority of my silver when spot price was in between 15 and $16. Maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little bit higher. But for the most part, meeting right in the middle, the average would be about 15, $16. And back then, premiums were only $1 or $2. We were able to walk away with a troy ounce of silver for less than $20. We could walk in with a $20 bill to pick up an ounce of silver and still get change back. That's how things were. And that's how many of us familiarized ourselves with the whole precious metal stacking game. Silver was incredibly easy to get your hands on, and you could argue that it's still incredibly easy to get your hands on. Sure, spot price is up a little bit from there. Premiums are definitely up. But with the premium tacked on to what the spot price is, it's still about $30, 31, maybe $32. That's still not that bad if you think about it. In my opinion, at least. Which is why I've continued to stack silver. I have taken a step away from the higher premium silver coins, and I've been sticking to the 90% silver coins as well as the generics and a little bit of gold. Reason for that is because I believe it's important to stay busy. I don't want to be that guy to let 6 to 12 to 18 months go by waiting and waiting and waiting for something that may or may not ever happen again. Over the whole course of my life, I might never see silver below $20 ever again. So why in the world would I sit around waiting for that to happen when it's not even promised? No, I'm going to stay busy. I'm going to keep stacking. That's my mentality. Doesn't work for everyone. You might agree with me, you might disagree with me, but here's the good news. You don't have to agree with me. Let me know in the comment section down below anything and everything related to what I shared in today's video. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Head on down to the comments and let me know. Are you sitting around waiting for a pullback? Or are you going to stay productive and keep stacking the silver, or maybe a little bit of gold? Maybe go with 90%, maybe go with generics? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, where I can do things on my terms, not on YouTube's terms, where I'm doing privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I can read more comments, respond to more people in real time. We just had the first one last night and it was a huge success. Not only that, you can watch every single one of the YouTube videos commercial free. You can get your name added to an outro shout out board. You can get a personalized promo code with year-round discounts, giveaways, deal alerts when silver's on sale on different websites, and much, much more. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. I'd be happy to have you. It'll be the first link in the description. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. Just hit 1,000. I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Of course, we have the brand new Kraken Snackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin. And of course, the brand new, just dropped today, DYDSS 3/9 Fine tally marks, available in 4 different colors: t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, and coffee mugs. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And if you use promo code Labor Day, you save 15% this entire week. Link in the description. And once again, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know your opinions on everything that I shared in today's video. Do you think it's wise? Do you think it's something that makes sense to you to wait for a pullback, to wait for a dip, to wait for spot price to drop back down, or to wait for the premiums to lower, or to wait for whatever it is that you're waiting for? Regardless, it's not guaranteed, it's not promised, it's not a sure thing. Do you find that it's best to wait for something to happen when you don't know for sure that it's going to happen? Or are you staying busy anyway? Are you still stacking as much silver as you could possibly get your hands on? Stacking more aggressively than ever before? Are you going full throttle right now because you think silver is going to be taken off any day or any week now? Or are you doing kind of what I'm doing, and maybe you took a little bit of a step back, maybe you slowed down a little bit, but you're still stacking, you're still staying busy, you're still staying productive, you're still picking up a little bit of silver here and there when you are able to, maybe a little bit of gold, maybe you switched up your strategy ever so slightly so that it makes more sense to you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Anything and everything related to waiting for a pullback. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.